jerk awake to help. My heart kicks up in my throat and I sit straight up. What? Everything is bright and fizzy. I squint through the ribbon of sunlight cutting through the ceiling. Kaori, what's going on? Kaori backs away from the edge of the dome and shuffles frantically next to me. Are you okay?
No!
What's the matter? She points to something outside of the dome.
Over there!
My bro throw. I look to where she's pointing, but there is nothing but snow and evergreens. I don't see anything. Kaori furiously shakes her head.
It's still out there!
Stay here. I'll investigate. Scary shit. Well, guess we're going to die. Right. Stay here. I'll investigate. Something like that. My heart is pounding, but I rise to a stand. It's going to be okay. Just stay here. I'll take care of it. Whatever it is.
Wait! You can't go by yourself! What if something happens?
I'll be fine. I'm just going to go see what we're up against.
I'm going with you!
She puts on a brave face, but her trembling voice gives her away. I untangle myself from Kaori's arms and slip off the couch. I quickly put on my boots and coat, and not bothering to tie my laces or zip up. Opening the door, I look around. A cool breeze shakes up the back of my neck, making me shiver. Kaori comes right behind me, staying as close as possible.
There!
She points at something shifting the bushes. I squint.
It's in there!
She grabs onto my arm with a death grip. Frowning, I take a step closer. Something shifts in the bushes again. My heart starts hammering my chest. Be careful, you don't know what's there. Squirrel. My guess is it's a squirrel. Snow flurries off the leaves and branches as the creature stirs within. Then a fluffy bunny hops out. Damn, I was wrong. Ah, oh wait! Oh, cute little bunny. Okay, so where's the scary thing? Where's the second one? It's so small and fluffy, my heart melts a little. Oh, what a cute little bun.
There's nothing cute about it!
Say what? What do you mean? It's adorable. The bunny scrubs its face with its paws. Oh! Kaori hides behind me. Kaori, it's fine. It's only a bunny.
It's sinister.
Wait, what? That's ridiculous. I take a closer look. The rabbit looks as soft as whipped cream. Its white fur blends in with the snowy terrain. I comment out a scarlet slash across its mouth. Red bubbles and drips down its fur. A chill runs down my spine. Is it blood? It looks like it's chewing something. Is it some kind of demonic rabbit? I'll protect you. Begone, Bunicula! Oh no. Is it hurt? Wait, where is the... Scarlet slash... Alright, I'll protect my girl. I step out before the babies. Not worry, Kaori, I'll save you.
Did it just kill something? I knew it was bad news.
She steps away from it, shaking her head. How can a bunny kill something? Alright, what might be... What might be a fruit, I'm assuming, that grows in winter somewhere and also leaves red marks. Because that might be what we are seeing on that bunny. My pulse thrums, but I give the rabbit a close look. I notice some bright red berry. A red berry speaking in the bushes behind it. I let out a sigh of relief. It's not a demonic rabbit after all. It was just eating the berries on the bush. She peeks around me again, then cringes.
Just tell it to go away or something.
I start to piece things together in my head. If she's still afraid of it, even after I showed her it wasn't dangerous. Kaori, are you just afraid of rabbits or something? I hear her suck in a breath.
So what if I am?
But it's just a rabbit. What's there to be afraid of?
Can't you see its teeth?
Yeah?
And its claws.
Uh,
And glowing red eyes.
no?
And the foam coming out of its mouth. And its horns.
Horns? Do you even know what a rabbit is? She scolds, crossing her arms.
Of course I do. I saw them in Bunny Darko.
Bunny Darko. That horror movie. She nods.
My sisters were babysitting me when I was little and put it on. The rabbit was all bloody and disfigured. I had nightmares for weeks.
Okay, that explains everything. But it's a movie. It pretended.
So, I don't trust them.
The rabbit scratches at its ear with one of its big feet. It gives us another curious glance before darting off in the other direction. I watch it disappear across the snow. I smile too and shake my head. Well, it's okay. It's gone now.
Good.
I slip my hand into hers. And we have a full day ahead of us. Without rabbits. Probably. Kaori slowly nods.
That's true.
What fun things do you plan for us this time? I hope that by talking about something else, Kaori will forget about the rabbit. It seems to work as she perks up.
Tonight is the winter market. I wonder if it's changed a lot since I was a kid.
Alright, now I'm interested. I'm interested in all of the activities with her, so I'm constantly interested. I guess I'll find out later. Maybe we can get some breakfast at the lodge and then go skiing after.
Yeah, but first, you should maybe tie your boots.
To be honest, I never do that. I mean, I just hide the ties into the shoes and never tie them. Actually, I do that only for running and cycling. I glance down. Alright, I had been in such a hurry before. And you'll probably need a little more clothes than just your PJs. Kaori glanced down herself and her cheeks reddened. We return to the igloo, so we can get ready properly. I go through my morning routine, then sleep on my coat and hat. Soon after we head out. After breakfast we spend some time skiing on the slopes. Kaori's better and faster at it than I am. She always manages to whiz past me, but she never strays too far, always stopping and waiting for me to catch up. That sounded boring for her. While we're here, I can't help but mull over the story we heard before yesterday. Some of the people who work here say that there's a broken, unfinished staircase if you check out the Black Diamond. I kind of want to check it out and see if it's true, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for a Black Diamond just yet. Plus, a lone staircase on its own in the middle of nowhere sounds like a bad idea in general. By the time we've had our fill, the sun is beginning to set. We return to our hotel room to freshen up for the evening. Soon night falls, a familiar amber stars shimmer in the sky above us. Our faces are chilled from the cool winter air. Kaori huddles close to me as we make our way to the market. I can't help but grin. The spirit of the holidays is contagious here. The market is full of colored lights and people bustling around. There are cute little stalls set up with decorations and vibrant colors. Snow clings to their roofs like little white caps. The lights shimmer across the streets and cast a beautiful glow across Kaori's face. There are stalls selling all sorts of trinkets, winter snow globes, ornaments, souvenirs related to the lodge. Other stalls beckon us with promises of warm treats and hot beverages. A delicious sweet smell wafts from one of the stalls. I turn my head and take a look before beaming. Oh, Kaori, look! Beaver tails!
What?
Yeah, I have no clue too. They're delicious. I saw these when I visited Canada. Her mouth twists in horror.
You actually ate a beaver's tail?
No. It's a beaver tail pastry. It's basically just delicious bread with some yummy goodness piled on top. Kaori still looks a little unconvinced.
Well, that's better, but only marginally.
Listen here. Sometimes delicious things need to be unhealthy. That's what makes it taste so good. I grab her by the hand and zigzag through the crowd to the stall. A man beams at us.
Hello, how can I help you today?
I would say that's a kid. I decide to go with a classic. Hi. 1 cinnamon and sugar, please.
Of course.
I pay for it and the man hands me a hefty portion. I'd forgotten how big these are. The smell makes my mouth water.
Enjoy.
I rip off a piece with my teeth. The sugar and cinnamon melt across my tongue. A grin blooms across my face. Just as delicious as I remember. Kaori gives it a curious glance. It's so good. Try it. She forcefully shakes her head.
I don't think so.
You're seriously missing out. She arches an eyebrow.
It doesn't look that great, to be honest. It just looks like fried dough.
Just right. This bread unites cultures. More for me. Do you want me to get you something else? No, first one. Please, I think you'll really like it if you just give it a try. I wave the pastry out in front of her. It's not that bad. I didn't even get a bunch of toppings. She frowns. Huh?
I don't know.
Come on! It's not every day you see one of these things either. This is a special occasion, so it should be okay to just try it. If you don't like it, then you don't have to eat it over again. Kaori sighs.
Fine.
She rips off a tiny piece from my pastry, chewing slowly. I hold my breath. Well, her eyes lights up. I swear I can see stars shimmering in them.
This amazing.
I grin. See, I told ya. She nods, taking another bite.
So fluffy. So sweet.
She turns to face the salesman, brimming with excitement.
Another one of these, please.
Wait a second. What was all the talk about being healthy? Her eyes widen.
Oh yeah, you're right. Even though it's good, it's still really unhealthy.
I've seen nothing. She glanced at the pastry in my hand, then back at the stall.
But it's so delicious.
Yes, you can do that. Come to the dark side. She quickly shakes her head.
Ugh, that's so bad for you.
But it's delicious. Her face falls into pout.
But so yummy.
Just come to the dark side. She turns off, staring longingly at the pastries. I chuckle and shake my head. I already know the answer to this problem. Before Kaori can protest, I order and pay for their pastry. Here you go. Her face flushes slightly.
You didn't have to do that.
Yes, I did. I know, but I wanted to. A moment later, the salesman hands us a steamy, delicious beaver tail. Kaori lets out a satisfied sigh after biting into it.
So good.
This girl is just too precious. I chuckle and take another bite out of mine. So good indeed. We end up spending the rest of the night browsing through the market. I buy a few souvenirs for Aunt Yuki, Uncle Kaito and Nikki. I wonder how things have been for them on their vacation. Did they have a good Christmas on the beach? I'm sure they did. After a few hours of eating our fill of snacks, drinking hot chocolate, and exploring the shops, I start to feel a little tired. A tiny yawn escapes Kaori too. Maybe we should head home. We don't want to miss the last bus back. Kaori nods. It isn't until we start heading back that I see her dig into a paper bag. It must have been from one of the shops.
Here.
Huh? She hands me something wrapped in tissue paper. She's avoiding eye contact, face flashed. Oh, what's this? She blushes even deeper.
Just open it.
I didn't see her buy me anything. She must have been sneaky. Quickly I unravel the tissue paper. It's a small glass statue of a man holding a quill and paper. Is it the poet from the story? She turns away, nodding.
Yeah.
She shuffles another tiny statue between her hands. It looks like he's the ex-maiden.
It's not something big, okay? I just wanted to get something so we could remember this trip again.
Once again, she's so precious. I smile towards my face. Give her a hug, kiss her, thank her. Alright, let's do it. Pulling her close, I planted a gentle kiss on her lips. She cuts her breath in surprise, but returns the kiss, eager and loving. This trip has been amazing because you are amazing, I won't forget it. Her rosy cheeks... Okay, that was damn cute. Her rosy cheeks add some color to the white landscape. Her smile melts my heart.
Me too.
She gives me another peck on the lips before pulling away. My hand curls over the statue. I wrap it up safely and give it back to Kaori for safekeeping in her bag. Are you ready to go? She nods and takes my hand.
Yeah.
We make our way back. We make our way back to the bus stop and catch the next bus out. The way back home is long and quiet. Kaori ends up falling asleep to a slow song playing on the radio. Afterwards, we flag a taxi. Luckily, the skies are pretty clear, so we don't have to worry about driving home in a big snowfall. When we finally arrive, I gently shake Kaori awake. She nods and rubs her eyes. We trek up to the house and slip off our coats and shoes once we get inside. Everything is dark. Everyone must already be asleep. Or so we thought. Now, tiptoeing quietly, we reach our bedroom. As soon as we flop into the bed, sleeping claims us, fast and instant. The sun shines right in my eyes, waking me up. Still groggy, I blink. My eyes open and look around the room. Kaori's space beside me is empty. She must already be awake. I take a look at the time and balk at how late it is in the morning. We did have a late night coming home, and I was exhausted from the travel. Kaori must have let me sleep in, which was very considerate of her. I smiled myself, feeling like to have her again. The events of our getaway are still fresh in my memory. Part of me wishes we could have stayed there longer. Oh, I understand that. Either way, I should get up now and see what everyone else is up to. Kaori is probably growing impatient, waiting for me. I'll get ready for the day and head downstairs. Kaori is in the living room gathering up some things, but not up when she hears me.
You're finally up.
Yes, I am. Yeah, sorry I slept so late. She shrugs.
You were tired.
She picks up a bag and peeks within. So, what are you doing?
Oh, just double checking the presents. There are a few things I'd like to exchange. Or maybe just return entirely.
Huh? I think I know exactly which gifts those might be. A trip to the mall would be a nice opportunity to stretch my legs and get out of the house for a bit. Would like some company?
Sure, if you want to, but you don't have to.
Sounds like I will go. Let's go. Her family are doing their own individual things, so I help myself to some food in the kitchen. After I'm finished eating and Kaori has gathered everything she wants, we drive over to the mall. Although Christmas has already passed, some of the stores are slow to remove their decorations. Don't worry, those decorations will stay there for a long time. The lights are gone, but some of the wreaths and trees remain. Most of the Christmas sale signs have all been replaced with after Christmas or New Year's deals. The after Christmas deals are in a lot of times actually better than the Christmas deals. We pass in front of the oh so familiar jewelry store, which is located in the center of the mall.
Why don't we meet back here in about half an hour?
Are you suggesting something? Oh, it's okay. I mind going with you to return your things. I don't really have anything I need to do here anyway. Her gaze flicks away.
No!
I'm blinking at how forceful her answer is. A blush rushes to her face.
I mean, no. You should just go and look around, and I'll get this returned, and then we can reconvene.
Ooh. She's being weirdly insistent. She goes hello. It's not a big deal. I already have an idea of what we're returning anyway. The blush deepens as she shakes her head. She clutches the bag, closing it tightly.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I was right there when you opened the gifts from your mom and sisters.
Yeah, but then later on, Naomi gave me something else.
Huh? Her voice becomes small, just barely a whisper.
From Vicky's Confidential.
Huh. Why do I feel like I know what it might have been? My eyes widen. That's the ladies' lingerie store. Alright. Alright. We need to play it cool. And, you know. If I were you, I would... No. How do I do this? How do I play so she will not return that? I can't go in there. Don't return it. Whatever she wants, I'll do. Alright. Save the game. Do I want to click it? Do I want... She'll say I'm a pervert. But... fuck it! Images of lacy brows and teasing underwear fill my mind. Then I imagine Kaori wearing them. I reach for the bag, but she snatched away. Please, for the love of all that is good, do not return those.
No! I have to! It's embarrassing!
At least let me see what I'll be missing. She draws back, holding the bag close to her chest.
No! Stop being a pervert! I'll find you when I'm done.
Oh no! As she begins to walk away, my tiny sliver of hope shatters. I was so close. As Kaori slowly fades from view, I wonder which shops I should browse. Glancing up at the jewelry store, I feel drawn to enter. I noticed some good quality leather watch bands in there last time. Maybe I've got deals on those that day. Plus Kaori will meet me right outside here, so I may as well stay close. Enter the store and see the same racks of necklaces and bracelets sparkling under lights. If I remember correctly, the watches were in the back. Making my way through, I pass by the rings and I hesitate. The promissory ring sticks out in my mind, as do the events of the past week. Spending Christmas with your family, spending the night underneath the stars, the beautiful winter night market. I love spending every minute of it with her, and I want to create even more memories together. My gaze falls on an elegant silver band. Maybe?
Oh, hello again, sir. It's a pleasure to see you return.
Yo! Glance up, I recognize the girl as the same size woman from before. Hi? This is awkward. Instinctively, I step back. She smiles warmly.
You must really be serious about her.
Yes, I am! Huh?
Well, you've come in here twice, and both times you've looked at our rings.
That's true? My eye is drawn to the silver band again. She notices my stare and smiles.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Elegant yet simple. It's a popular choice within our promissory ring collection.
She takes it out from the case and offers me a chance to inspect it. The more I look at it, the more I think Kaori would like it.
Perhaps you'd like to give it to a certain special someone?
God damn it! She winks knowingly. By the ring. Wow, just won't stop kicking on me. No thanks, I like living the moment. I don't need this. Fuck it! Goodbye, all my savings. I remember Kaori's face as she cuddled into me and gazed up at the stars. She looked so content and everything seemed to just fall into place. I want to see her that happy again. I want to make her that happy however I can. I promise that I will. You know what? Yes, I do want to buy it. The girl's face splits into a weird white grin.
Excellent choice.
She carefully placed the ring within a small box after my purchase. I refuse it back and slip the box in my pocket. I don't want Kaori to know about this just yet. I had to find the right time to surprise her. As I turn to go, I spot Kaori's red hair. In a moment, she reaches my side.
What are you doing here?
I better think of something quick. I just walked into the first store I saw.
Oh, right. Well, I'm done with my exchange stuff, so if you're ready to head out...
I should be crying right now. Sure, let's go. I follow her out of the store. So, over here, is there anything you did want to get? Kaori looks thoughtful.
Actually, the latest season of Ninja Rangers is out.
Oh, nice, and you want to watch it? She nods.
I've been waiting for it to come out so I could watch it all at once. I heard they're introducing a new ranger.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure yet, but it's exciting either way.
Her eyes light up as she talks. Kaoris are usually so serious. Sometimes I forget she likes anime too. Well, with such a pivotal plot point, we absolutely have to watch it.
We? That means you're going to watch it with me?
Obviously! Of course! I throw my arm around her shoulder. Who else would watch it with? Wait, what? Who else would I watch it with? She blushes and a smile grows on her lips. I don't take offense when she shrugs out my grasp. One day I'll get her comfortable with public displays of affection, but that's not today! Do you know where the store is? She goes around and then points.
There's a directory. Maybe it'll show us where to find the anime store.
Excuse me, did I just hear you say anime store?
Oh no, go away. We turn around and dissound the voice and see a man with bright spiky hair. He wears a cool jacket over a t-shirt and jeans. Yeah,
I'm heading in that direction and can show you where it is.
no need.
Oh, okay. That's really helpful of you.
No problem, just follow me.
He leads the way and we cautiously follow. I take Kaori's hand in mine so we don't lose each other, and we weave through the crowds. Soon he turns down one of the narrow corridors. Is he going the right way? I didn't know there were shops here. I cut her off and back up to the other end of the mall. The guy suddenly pauses with no anime store in sight.
Here we are.
Kaori and I look at each other in confusion. We're in the middle of nowhere. Kaori looks skeptical.
Yeah, the only thing here is just a big garbage bin.
His expression suddenly changes.
Exactly, because anime is trash.
Oh, you are dead! He shouts his last words and dashes away. Yeah, that's what he would do, that's true. Ignore him. I scoff, what a weirdo. He doesn't even deserve a response from me. The fire ignites in Kaori's eyes and she balls for her fists.
Idiot! What's his problem?
He belongs to that rush. I don't know.
It's not like we asked him for help. We could have been fine without him. Better, in fact.
Well, he's gone now, so let's just find the store ourselves. Still boiling, Kaori notes and takes a deep breath, trying to calm herself down.
Anime is not trash.
I know, right? Right. I should have said his mom is trash because... probably is.
It's actually a really expressive and entertaining method of storytelling.
Thank you! Yes.
With high quality production.
True that. Okay, you don't have to convince me. I know that. She pauses and then exhales.
I'm sorry. He just made me so angry.
This guy is great. Let's forget about him. She nods and we head back towards the directory. Kaori spots the name on the store list and moves straight away, and we make our way there without incident. After buying the anime, we linger in the mall for a while longer, checking out some of the deals. We don't end up buying anything else, but we do find an arcade. I managed to convince Kaori to go in, and we even find a set of gear simulators. We play some co-op matches against the AI, which Kaori approves of. Once we're just the gear equipment, we closely defeat level after level, attracting a crowd. We end up finishing with a super high leaderboard score. I guess all that gear piloting at ace, and my team cohesion with Kaori over the last months have paid off!
Nice work.
You do, partner! We proudly exit the arena, and notice the crowd is starting to die down. We decide to go back. By the time we head home, it is already beginning to get dark. We arrive just in time for dinner. Together we share another one of Mrs. Itami's delicious meals. No wonder Kaori could know so much about food. Her mother is an amazing cook. After dinner we help clean up, and then the family splits to their respective activities. The twins return to the rooms to work on their design ideas. Kaori's mother pulls her daughter aside.
Kaori, honey, could you come with me for a minute? I want to go through some of your old belongings before you go back to university.
Oh.
What for?
I know you help out at Uncle Miguel's daycare, and I thought it'd be nice if you donated some of your old...
Miguel, that was his name! My boy Miguel! Kaori's expression softens and a wide smile lights her face. I recognize the expression. She wears it every time she sees the kids.
That's a
Chatting excitedly, the two of them head upstairs, leaving just me and Kaori's dad in the living room. Glancing over, I see he's inspecting a tiny figurine. First, I decide to get a closer look. It's on a miniature gear figure, similar to what he gave Kaori. Although this one is only partially painted, I think I recognize the shape. Is that a model of the series X890? Her dad looks startled, but answers me with a pleasant grin.
Yes, it is. It's unfinished, though. I'm surprised you could tell.
They have a distinct, sleek design, a bit thinner than the general models. He nods in agreement.
Yes, I've noticed that too. They can be pretty tricky to get right. I personally really like the X888.
This time it's my turn to look surprised. I realized you were into gears.
Oh, well, I'm certainly no expert like you kids, but I've slowly been getting into it.
Huh. He straightens up and gestures for me to follow him into the garage. Holy crap. It's been refurbished into a workspace. On one cabinet are lines of finished miniature gears. I gravitate closer to them and recognize that they are grouped by gear, make, and model. Did you paint this yourself? He nods proudly.
Yes, I honestly find it relaxing.
How did you get into it?
It was Kaori, actually.
Really?
Indirectly. When she started getting into her piloting, she did all this research into gears. I decided to do it along with her, so I could understand exactly what she was getting into, what kind of dangers she'd be in, what model of gear would be best. That sort of thing.
I nod.
And even after she found Aura, I found myself still researching. It turns out, I think they're pretty interesting.
He chuckles.
Now, I'm never going to be a pilot or an engineer, but painting these little guys helps me feel a little bit closer to my daughter.
That's really awesome, Mr. Tommy. I can't help a smile. He cares greatly for his daughter, and it shows in the little things he does for her. I mean, I think this makes more sense than, getting into what other daughters like. No offense, that's just my point of view, kinda. Memories of working on Eagle with my daughter stressed, and I fight back the lump in my throat. Kaori is really lucky to have him. He emerges through his drawers and pulls out two figurines, then passes one of them to me.
Would you like to give it a try?
I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest. I have zero skills. Paint Eagle, make complete design, I'd rather watch. Let's go with this, why not? Sure! I've been missing my own gear while out of school. It'd be nice to have a little keepsake, so I can keep it with me at all times. His grin broadens as I accept the mini gear. He sets up the paints and we both get to work. We continue to chat. He shares with me that Kaori would sometimes help him paint the gears, but she was usually too impatient to be able to do it long term. Usually he would paint and she would watch him. The Aura figurine he gifted her was one he actually built as well as painted. It was the first time he built a model, which was impressive considering how great it looked. Finally, Mr. Itami's gear is finished. He takes a look at mine, curious.
That looks great! You've obviously got talent. Is this a special gear?
Why not? This is my gear. Eagle!
It's a beautiful looking gear. Did you custom build it?
Yeah, my dad and I did. I fall silent as the lump in my throat returns. Kaori that softens the voice he gently called me.
You two did a great job.
Thanks. He takes another look at me, and something in his expression is different. Although he'd always been nice and welcome to me ever since I arrived, I feel like he finally accepted me. This time together bonded us.
You make Kaori very happy, and I can understand why. You're a good young man.
Hearing those words mean a lot to me. Thank you. Well, she's a very special girl.
Yes, she is.
He clasps my shoulder and gives me a gentle smile.
Well, it's getting late. We should probably head back into the house. Miss Atami will scold me if she knew I was out here at this hour.
He winks and the two of us go back inside. I return to the bedroom and find Kaori sitting on the bed. She looks up as I enter.
Good, you're back.
Yeah.
I was going to put on the first episode of the new Ninja Rangers. Do you want to watch?
I've been waiting all day for this. Cuddle time. I'm indifferent. Alright. There. This one. Only if that also includes snuggle time with my girl. She blushes and looks away.
Don't be weird.
But she passed the space right next to her. I hop beside her and gather her in my arms, making her giggle. As she sets up, I quickly get changed and get ready for bed. We settle in the bed together, with Kaori snuggled against me, and begin the first episode. As the show continues, my eyelids feel heavy and I fight to keep them open. It's not long before I fall asleep with Kaori in my arms.